Well, hello guys. Okay, so I just received my package from Miss Greyt. For those of you who don't know, I have been, I guess, collabing with these guys for, it's been over 2 years. This was my very first wig that I tried ever. And the first one I got, I'll put a picture here, absolutely loved it. Amazing, amazing piece. So since then, they have grown their selection of wigs for gray hair. And you know, they come in several different types, like hair textures. As far as the actual gray color is concerned, they come in several different blends. I'll list them all right here so you guys can see the levels of gray. So this particular wig that I have today is going to be a V part, and my color for Miss Greyt is a 51 because I'm so white in the front and top as opposed to the back. I'm gray, but not as gray as I am up front. So the one that works best for me, I think that blends best with my hair, is going to be their number 51 color. When you get the little box, it comes, you know, comes in a satin bag, and you can store your pieces in here if you like, or if you have a mannequin head, you can always put them in there. And clearly they come in plastic, and the hair actually has a netting. So it comes with a product description, and it tells you exactly what this piece is. So there's that information there. In addition, it comes with additional combs. Now, honestly, I never really understood why they gave you these combs, because I'm not gonna take the time to sew anything into a wig. Do any of you use these little combs? But anyhow, those are there if you need, I'm assuming, extra combs to feel more secure. Okay, so this is the actual piece right out of the box. I will wash it. It does have, I guess it has an odd smell. I think most of them have really odd smells, but normally I don't put wigs on right out of the box. I do wash them before I put them on. I have always done that, and I will continue to do that. But this is it right out of the box. I believe this particular piece is a 14-inch, and it is yaki textured. There is the V shape, and it has these little elastic bands there. I'm not quite sure what that's for, but we're gonna soon find out. Now, y'all know I'm gonna style it up. I'm gonna do something. First, I'll have to put it on after I wash it really good and see what I think of this length and how it's going to work on me. But what I'll do is, I plan on washing my hair anyhow, and I'll wash it, I'll blow it out, I'll corn roll it down, and then I'll just try it on so you guys can see. But what I can do is I can put it on the mannequin head so you guys can see. Okay guys, there she is, mannequin head. So it gives you an idea of what the wig looks like straight out of the packet. I don't know if I'm going to actually cut anything from it. I think this time I may just try to just more so style it than cut, and then we'll just kind of go from there. But now, as far as the hair texture. Okay guys, the texture with the piece coming straight out of the box seemed a little synthetic to me, so that's why I appear to be somewhat puzzled. There is some shedding of the hair. Not too much, but you know, we'll kind of see as we go on. But there she is. That is what the wig looks like. And that again is the color number 51. if you guys are interested in that particular color. And to my hair color. Okay guys, I'm about to start the wash process. I'm using Olaplex number 4P. This is their purple shampoo for silver hair, and I thought maybe I would give it a shot to see if it would enhance the color. Moving on to conditioning, I've already applied the conditioner, which is Olaplex number 5, and we're just going to let this sit with that conditioner on it for about 45 minutes. Freshly washed hair, and yes, the hair is very, very silver. Okay, whoa, I finished. I washed, I blow dried, and went ahead and braided the hair down. Is the wig completely dry? I guess it's set for an entire day, 24 hours, and smells good. No heating tools, just a wash and air dry. So that's what she looks like. Now, I will be totally honest. I am noticing shedding. I don't know if that will stop after a while, but I am noticing more shedding. It's not like a lot, but there is what I just pulled out, and that was just me tugging at the ends. So I do want to show you guys the inside of this piece. So has a full cap on the inside. Here is how you will actually attach the V part. It comes with these little clips that are actually sewn into the cap right around the V part. So you just open those up, slide those in these areas here, I'm assuming, and that's where it goes. So judging by this part and what I have, it's probably going to be too much hair, but I am going to give it a shot. Now, I'm assuming that these little elastic things, I guess you just cut them off. I was very curious about that. I was like, why is that there? So I went and I looked at some videos, and I noticed that the young lady, she actually cut those off. So we're gonna cut those off. I'm gonna try this on and see how much hair I need to go in between here, and in between the part. Okay, I just threw it on top. I haven't even secured the cap all the way down, but I was just curious to see where that, where that V part needed to be. And I think what I'm going to do, where these little combs stick in, I'm gonna take some of this hair and I'm gonna braid this part here, which will leave me with a little bit less hair on the top. Okay guys, so I'm back. We're gonna go ahead, put her on, and let you guys see what she looks like. I did not do a lot to this piece. All I did was just blunt the ends. Washed her up really good, let her air dry, and flat ironed, and that was pretty much it. So this is what she looks like, all fresh and clean. My hair, let's see, I'll let you guys see what I have done here, because I went ahead and flat ironed it. All right, so I just took that centerpiece this is a little tiny braid that goes up here. So, you know, this piece has these clips. So I figured I would have to clip them onto something, which would be these little tiny braids here. So we're gonna do that, and then I will blend the front of this however I can. Combs or clips, combs, comb in the back, and this thingamajiggy here. So let's do this number here. I'm just gonna clip that there. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, yeah, it's open. Okay, the things just don't want to clip for me. I don't. Okay, so you see I've got that braid. There's the clip right there. And I'm trying to put it in there so it will snap, but it won't snap for me. Okay, it just went in. And I have those combs that I'm going to stick in. I didn't do a very good job of a demonstration here. Okay. Now, there is the piece straight. These are the little pieces for the side. And I'm gonna go ahead and straighten my hair into, or try to blend it into this piece. And then I'll come back and let you guys see what I come up with. And I don't want to really straighten my hair too much because I don't want to mess up, you know, little curls. But I do have a good bit of heat protectant in it, so we're gonna go with it. All right, so I'm not one for wearing my hair straight, but just kind of wanted you guys to see what this would look like if you're a straight girly trying to blend the hair. That's what you got here if you're straight, okay? But I mean, but for the most part, it feels very comfortable. I don't have a problem with it, you know, doing anything, but it does feel comfortable. Okay guys, I got some makeup on my shirt. Oh, but anyhow, just disregard that. Let's see if we can get something from here. Oh gosh, I'm hoping we can. Keep fingers crossed. Okay, so thoughts. What are my thoughts about this particular wig? I like it. It's the texture is it's a really good texture, but I will say that the wig out of the box, I do not feel that it is ready to wear. So definitely wash your pieces. That's number one. You have to wash them. Number two, you can let them air dry. You do not have to blow dry. And number three, make sure you do a flat iron on them. And once you do that, they will look really beautiful. The movement in this piece, I think, is really nice. As far as the color match, I do think that this color has always been really good for me, so I don't have a problem with the color. So if you are similar to my hair color, then this piece I think will be a good match. I personally like the framing of the white in the front. It sort of mimics that money piece, which I think is so cute. But yeah, I think it's a very pretty piece. So I will turn. And of course from the back. So let's make it a little bit more polished. So I'm gonna tuck that behind my ears. And then I'm just gonna kind of pull that there. I'm gonna take my brush. Pull her to the side, comb her down a little, tuck that there. And now she looks really nice and polished. Super cute. Love it. Love it. I can pull that to the front. But such a cute little style, you know? Just trying to blend my hair in with this hair. Right here. That's me. So we'll just do that. Okay guys, so it's day 2 and I've decided to try this install again. I was totally okay with the way the hair turned out the day before, but the placement of the V part wig to me was a little bit too far back. So what I did is I pulled that area up a little bit, and so to me it sits a lot better. So I just decided to come on and restyle it for you guys and let you see what it looks like. Hope you enjoy it. Okay guys, well thank you so much for joining me today. We had a full day, so we washed her, let her dry, trimmed her up just a tiny little bit just on the edges to kind of give it that little blunt look, curled her, or we flat ironed her, make sure she was nice and straight, did the same to the hair that I do have exposed, and then 5, we curled her up, and this is where we are. I really like it. I hope you guys like it as well. So tell me what you think down in the comment section, and we'll see you in the next one.